How's it going, boys? Your boy JB, and we are back. Another episode, or I should say clip, on the Old Man Road to Glory channel. Tonight we're going to do our voting for Team of the Year. It's broken, typically, let's be honest, but that's okay. We can see the boxes where everything needs to go, so we can kind of run through it just double quick. So, goalkeepers. So goalkeepers, I think there's only two choices here. As a Liverpool supporter, of course, I would love to put Alisson in there, and he did have quite a solid season over the last year, but recent form hasn't been super. I think it's between Courtois, and I think it's between him and Martinez as to who the best goalkeeper is. Martinez simply because of the World Cup and how good he was in the World Cup, as well as the Libertadores, of course, the ultimate penalty stopper. But of course, Courtois, especially Champions League, etc., etc., and an absolutely exceptional goalkeeper. So I think probably Courtois for me this year, as my choice, if I can get him over there. I don't think we can because it's not working. Let's drag him into the box. And such as it is, and we go on to defenders. I think from a defensive standpoint, oh my goodness, it's just not working at all. Sure, it's not. I think we need to be looking probably at. I don't think Davy's going to get in. I don't think young Frimpong is going to get in, to be honest with you. I think we need to be looking at the likes of Ruben Diaz, who's been absolutely tremendous. I definitely think that Cancelo is in with a shout if I can find him. I don't know if we can find him anywhere here, whether he is here yet. So I think Joao Cancelo definitely goes in for me. As you saw last night's video, we packed him last year. He's tremendous and has been consistently tremendous for Man City. So, you can't really take it away from him, let's be honest. Loving Klaus this year, although just not up there just yet. I think as well, on top of that, Thiago Silva has been excellent too, as has Eder Militao. I think probably what I'm going to do though is I'm going to be putting in Ruben Dias, most likely. Yeah, Ruben Dias. He was in last year's as well, but I think he's well deserved for this year. Teo, I think, is definitely worthy of a shout, especially his antics at the World Cup and how good he was at the World Cup. Just in general, we all know this guy is tremendous. So I think we can definitely put him in. Last but not least is kind of a bit of a toss-up for me. I don't really know who to choose, to be completely honest with you. It's between Trips and Tomori, really, for me. Tomori been absolutely tremendous in the Serie A this year. But of course, Trippier taking Newcastle from, you know, terrible team to a great team as captain. So it's a toss-up between them both. I think because I've already got the fullbacks, we'll put Tomori in. But I think it's definitely a toss-up between Hernandez and Trips as to who should be going into the next, spot really for the defenders. But such as it is, midfielders, again, Rodri's in with a great shout. Kimmich always in. Kimmich will always go in, I think. I don't see any reason why Kimmich wouldn't go in. He's the best central defender in the world, in my opinion, and very, very good right back as well. Outside of that, there's something to be made for Tony Cruz, something to be made for Modric as well. Also, Erdegaard. I think he might be an outside shout, and I think I might put Erdegaard in just simply because when he came to Arsenal, he was the standout player, and now he's come along with that team and become better with that team. And I think he deserves his place in Team of the Year just simply because of the impact that he's had within that particular club. So definitely worthwhile there, I think. Outside of that, my other favourite's Pedri. Pedri, I just absolutely love in the current game. His Phenom card is tremendous, but actually as a player, he's going to be unbelievable whenever he hits his peak, and like he's nowhere near hitting his peak yet. But I think well deserved given the fact that Barcelona have rebuilt themselves from top to bottom in order to ensure that they are fighting again for the Liga title, and he's a very massive part of that conversation. So as far as attackers are concerned, um, there's only three for me, and I can choose them right away without even looking at it. Messi goes in like automatically if we can find him in this list. There he is. Messi goes in no matter what happens, in my opinion. So let me scroll up here and put him in there. He goes in irrespective. The talisman, World Cup winner, World Cup captain, in like Flynn, no doubt about it. Mbappe is quite simply the best striker in the world. A lot of people will say otherwise, but to be quite frank, I think he is the best. He showed that in the World Cup final by scoring 3 goals and still ending up on the wrong side. And I think lastly, then, it's a toss up for me between, as much as I'd like to put Darwin and Salah in there, it's not them, I'm afraid. It's definitely a toss up between Lewandowski and Nemo. And it's hard to take it away from Neymar given the season that he has had. So I think my choice specifically would be either Haaland or Neymar, if I can find Neymar. I can't find him on the list here. There's so many of them, you see, that's the problem is. There he is. So I think Neymar's the one. I know it's an all PSG front, but I think consistently he's been a tremendous player. Although the argument is, you know what, the argument's there for Haaland actually, over Mbappe, I think. So I think what I'll do is we'll choose Neymar, we'll put him there, but we'll put Haaland in over Mbappe. Because again, I think he deserves to be a part of that overall conversation, assuming I can find him again on this list. Sorry, the old eyesight is not working too well today. There's Foden. Let's see if I can find him again. Haaland. There we go. So we put Haaland in over Mbappe. That completes my Team of the Year vote. I wonder will it give me a nice little placard that shows me all of the players that I have done. Thank you very much. I will submit it. Oh, we will resubmit. It's clearly not working today, but there you go, boys. That's the team as it stands. That's what I've chosen for my team. You'll see the full thing on Twitter, of course, if you follow me over there at your boy JAB. I've been your boy JB. See you all again very, very soon.